Well, yesterday I interviewed Conway the Machine.
Yes. I fucks with Conway.
Yeah, I just interviewed Benny the Butcher. If you haven't heard Tana Talk 3, you should check it out. It's a classic. I would put it up in, I think it'll go down as like a classic album.
Okay.
Really dope project. And Conway the Machine, we sat down and got into his whole story. And as everyone knows, he signed to Eminem, Shady Records. So near the end of our interview, and we haven't put this out yet, but we'll go ahead and start playing little pieces in our interview here.
Okay.
I brought up some of our conversations about Eminem. Well, Lord Jamar is a regular guest on the show. And, he's not the biggest Eminem fan. Eminem actually even called him out on his last album. Okay. You heard that?
No, I didn't hear that line.
You hear the Lord Jamar line?
No, what do you say?
Let me put it like this. The Lord Jamar Eminem conversation started at Vlad TV, right? And what Jamar brought up, which I actually agreed with, was that white people let me say this, that hip hop is a black art form, and that white people are guests in the house of hip hop. Which I have no problem with.
Oh, shit. No, I'm just saying, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm high as hell. That shit took me there, dude. Go ahead, though.
And, we've had these conversations over time. And then, like when Royce would come on Vlad TV, we would discuss it.
White people guests
in the house of hip hop. So Eminem on the song Fall on his last album said, and as far as Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone or I'll show you an Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own, thrust my pelvic bone, use your telephone, and go fetch the remote. Put my feet up and make myself at home. I belong here, clown. Don't tell me about the culture. I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Shawns, the K-Dots, the 5'9s, and no. Brought the world 50 Cent. You did squat, piss, and moan, but I'm not going to fall, bitch.
Damn, man. He must have pissed Big Bro off, man.
So I asked him what he thought about the whole thing. About Eminem, you saying Eminem is a guest in the house of hip hop, as well as saying that people like yourself don't sit around and listen to Eminem songs, which is why they don't put him, which is why you don't put him on a certain level. So his answer was a little bit surprising.
I agree. I'm sure
he puts Nas and Jay-Z up there, but not Eminem. He admits it.
And I agree. I'm from the hood and I'm in the hood.
There you go.
And niggas don't. There's nobody in the hood that's riding around to an Eminem album. That's just facts.
That's what he's saying.
And I'm sure Eminem know that. You know what I'm saying? He okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, but my thing is this though. Like when people have an opinion or they feel how they feel about some shit in hip hop. Hip hop is the only shit where you can't really say how you feel, and it's okay. Like now, it's like these interviews and this shit being highlighted and brought up on these blogs and this and that. It's just a big thing. Oh, you heard what Lord Jamar said about Eminem, and this is what Eminem said. This back in return. What do you think about that? Like, I don't mind nobody having an opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind nobody having an opinion. But what Lord Jamar was saying was facts, and what Eminem was saying, his rebuttal is facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem is very for the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did what can't too many people say he did. Shit. Blew up, put his homeboys on first.
Mm-hmm. This is someone signed to Eminem, who has Eminem on his new song.
And not for nothing, Eminem destroyed that song. Like, I was fucking with that, and this is not hatred. He just did that. What he did, he just changed the whole energy of the song. Like, I was loving Conway's verse, I was loving the beat, and then like Eminem came in, and that was it for me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But that's what I'm saying. Like, when I said that shit has nothing to do with any hatred. I'm just stating facts, bro. Like, I don't know anybody that I would consider, you know, like a real street dude or anything like that, or any of the people that I came up around, nobody was listening to Eminem like that. Nobody. Did we know who he is? Did we hear his shit on the radio? Sure we did. Can we appreciate that he can rhyme dope? Yes, yes, yes. We know all of that. But I'm just saying, nobody was listening to that. I don't really want to keep getting into this shit about this guy. But thank you, Conway, for keeping it real.